society. Thanks to such technology as Replicator, each person will have the opportunity to get everything necessary for life. A device the size of a microwave oven can be installed in every home. A household replicator. You can forget about the arduous chores, cooking, washing, dishwashing, and even buying many products. Because with a replicator, it will be possible to create anything out of elementary particles. How will it work? We can say that the replicator will manipulate particles, but in fact, it will manipulate what the particles are made of, that is, snakes. Moreover, in their linear state, each particle contains a few certain types of snakes, which have a strict sequence determined by the information embedded in them. Thus, by replacing one or several snakes or their sequence in a particle at the beyond quantum level, we can create a new particle, and thus a new material object. After all, the difference between a soccer ball and a hamburger is only in the characteristics of the snakes that make up their particles. This is a principle of how the replicator works. In order to create something from particles, we need particles themselves. Where can we get particles from? And in quantity to ensure the creation of different kinds of food and clothing for each person throughout their lives from the particle recycler. After all, if we know how to create objects out of the tiniest particles, we will know how to disassemble those objects. That's what the recycler will do. It will disassemble your dirty clothes, for example, or dirty dishes into particles. After disassembling the unwanted matter into particles, the recycler will pack them into a nano cartridge, which will then be used in the replicator to create new objects. Naturally, in the cartridge, the particles will be stored in a coiled state of snakes in the form of leptons and quarks. Since snakes in linear state cannot be held, they're constantly in motion, whereas in the form of particles, that is, in the coiled state, under special conditions, they can be stored in the cartridge without loss of properties and power infinitely long, up to billions of years. What size should this cartridge be to store such a large number of required particles? About 1 million nano cartridges can be placed in one human hair. 1 centimeter of nano cartridge can contain about 10 to the 36 quarks. So, 1 centimeter of human hair can store as
World of abundance and equal opportunities.